Yo, welcome back to another Friday Fireside chat. I'm feeling really amped this week, So many things have been going on, with my health that I mentioned before, but, I was having a discussion with one of my spiritual coaches, and, he reminded me of that tenacity and that grit that I have. And so, I want to start off with a little talk by David Goggins. I don't know if any of you guys know who he is. Hopefully you do, because he's a freaking beast, man. This motherfucker right here has made it through a level of reparenting that I don't think many people can understand. The level of which that he has risen, the levels of which he has risen above, is astounding. This motherfucker right here truly has that limitless grit and tenacity that we're looking for. And in this video, he tells us what is the key to accessing that. And I'm telling you right now, I've been on that motherfucking level for a while now. And that's, I think, one reason why I've always admired people who take this extreme approach, like David Goggins, as I'm seeing here on episode 100, 550, 600 almost, of this podcast. That daily consistency, that grit, that tenacity, well, let's listen to David Goggins and see what he has to say.
Man, I've trained 99% of my life alone. No one pat me on the back. I did all of the work alone. Life isn't fair at all. At all. So what are you gonna do about it? I knew that no one was coming back to help me. No one's gonna miracle me to be somebody special. Everybody that called me, my dad, my mom, all my situations were on me now. And solely on me. So I had to start developing an indestructible mental toolbox. So I sat there on that couch and I realized, man, I am a piece of shit. And even though the world helped me get here, my false reality helped me even more. We had nobody anyway, motherfucker. So see how I'm talking stuff right now? That's me. That shit fires me the fuck up. That shit makes me fucking nuts. You had nobody anyway, motherfucker. Look around you. There was no fucking team. It was you. There was no weight loss program or mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief when you had nothing. Rock bottom. You did this. And I had so many bad days in my life. So many bad days from growing up, even now. Boy, nobody fucking there but David Goggins. God was there. But God said, hey, motherfucker, I'm testing you today. And I'm gonna test you tomorrow. And I'm gonna test you again. I'm gonna let you alone, man. Pray all the fuck you want. Pray. Get on your knees, boy, pray. I'm gonna still kick your ass. So the more I realize this is my journey, and the more I realize, where's all my friends? They ain't fucking nowhere around. It was you. So you better figure out who the fuck you are. There's no other way to make it out here. I mean, you can't just always be, head down in the sand. You gotta learn to pick yourself up on your own. A lot of times these fights and these battles, you gotta be your own fucking coach. You gotta be your own motivator. I did it alone. There was no fucking trophy on the fucking wall on the mantle. That trophy's in my fucking brain. No one helped me get there. No one paid my fucking bills. No one did shit for me. No one ran those fucking miles, lost that fucking weight. Look, I suffered on my own and developed this man who said, it's who I am, man. And there's not a soul out here but me. It was on me. And that's what you have to realize. Everything you do, you may have some support, you may not, but it's on you. You have to make the decision whether you want to be a badass or whether you just want to be mediocre and everything's okay. But being a badass hurts. Real bad. Am I happy? I don't know. Never really thought about it. Don't really care about it. Because all I really cared about was when I looked in that fucking mirror, I saw a piece of shit. Happiness wasn't on the mirror at 16. Or when I was 300 pounds. It wasn't like, oh, I'm looking for happiness. No, I'm looking at myself in the mirror and say, all right, motherfucker, you did it again today. You're a bad boy. Because that shit sucks. I know what darkness looks like. I know what it feels like to be alone with no motivation, no drive, no passion. And what has to come out of your fucking soul in the darkest of times is you gotta have an unlimited supply of fucking fuck you. This drive and passion, and it may come from nothing. Like for me, there was no passion, no drive, no nothing. But I had this fire that I'm going to be somebody. And it has to be there because on all those bad days, and all those days you don't want to do shit, you have to be your own motivator, your own coach, your own trainer, your own everything. So to do that, you have to come into work, and work is, whatever your work may be, ready to go.
Hey guys, welcome back. So David Goggins told us right now what the secret key is to that unlimited tenacity and grit. It's that fuck you. You have to have access to unlimited fuck yous. I know that sounds really harsh, but to access this level of nuclear or quantum power energy, you really have to have that level of fuck you that is so deep and is so unmovable and unforgiving that there's nothing else for you to do. You have to reach a level of rock bottom that is beyond what most people think is rock bottom. When you get to that point in life where, the days are no longer worth it, and each one is, increasingly more insufferable than the last. That's the fuck you moment. That's that fuck you, fuck you, fuck you moment. Deep from within. That is that unlimited power that you will refuse to surrender when you realize that there are no other options, that you are the only one responsible for your life and for your future. When you are the one responsible to keep yourself safe. This is a part of reparenting, refathering that some people might not be so fond of. It really takes someone who has gotten to that fuck you level. It takes someone who is a little bit loco, crazy, you have to reach a different level of what you're willing to do and experience in order to change your life. And so many people have not reached that point. Many people never will, because they have sufficient comforts to allow them to bypass that. But if you're following on this podcast, it's probably not you. We're made different over here. We are built different. So you tap into that unlimitless grit and tenacity by reaching that fuck you deep within inside you. You must find your anger. On the David R. Hawkins consciousness scale, depression, shame, and apathy is lower than anger. Anger is more energizing. It is more forceful. It is, what is the word? Instigating. That's not exactly the word, but something that actually sets something off in motion, Sorry, I study too many languages. I can't even think of the fucking word in English right now, but it's the thing that really gets you up off your ass, the instigator, initiation, this kind of thing, And that, for me personally, in my reparenting journey, that's been with me my entire life. I used to be over 320 pounds. Now I am about 195 or so. Very good shape. And I still have more goals to gain more muscle after losing weight. And I had that fuck you grit. That's why I had the fuck you grit to be passing over almost 600 episodes of this podcast. Because I have that fuck you, limitless grit and tenacity. And I hope that I'm going to be able to share a bit of that with you guys as we continue on with this project. Because so many people who I've met on this reparenting journey are not able to reach their anger. They're not able to realize that they are a separate person. They are their own person. They have the right to exist. They have the right to be happy. They have the right to their needs. They have the right to flourish. People that are so stuck still in their family roles that they cannot access their anger. That is the true tragedy. So, as always, thanks for being here for another week of reparenting, always keeping it really real. I've been having some thoughts that I need to just let myself go a little bit more, because I think my personality has a bit, not dried up, but I've lost a bit of myself throughout this. And I'm getting more grounded. I'm getting more energized within my body to be able to express myself how I normally do, because I lost a lot of that because of the experiences that I have had with other people have kind of caused me to shut down. And now I'm realizing, fuck that, fuck you. I have the right to exist. I have the authority to have a personality, to chase my dreams, and to do the things that are most important to me. In this season of my life, that's reparenting myself and also spreading the word and to help others also along the way. So this weekend, have some fun most of all, but also reflect on what can get you to that fuck you moment. Don't wait another 10 years, 15 years for more trauma and chaos and abuse to climb on. This is fuck that. Find it now. We're not here to waste any more time. Life is too short. And you deserve to savor every single moment of it. You deserve to savor every single moment of your life. So take care this weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow.